We are adding a brand new building to the Lego City. More specifically, the raised area that we've recently added, and it's going to be on a smaller section right above this road tunnel here. So stay tuned. Hey there everybody, welcome back to Preston Builds. Now in a recent update I said that I was going to be building the Spider-Man apartments and deli by Brick Artisan from Rebrickable, and he kindly sent over the instructions for that build. So I've been getting the parts together and hopefully we're going to get that set built and placed into the Lego City on the raised area above the road tunnel. Now I'm looking to use as many of my own bricks as possible to try and cut down the costs on this building, because I do have a future project in mind for the Lego City which I'm going to need to get a lot of parts for. So there's going to be some colour changes on this mock today. I'm going to swap out different bricks and stuff to, like I said, try and keep that cost down but still be able to get that building in as soon as possible. So let's get started. So the building in question is a modification of this set, Miles Morales versus the Spot 76311. I say a modification, it's more of a multiplication because it uses this set and then 1,000 extra pieces. This set hardly makes up any of the building, but that doesn't matter. We've got extra pieces and I'm really excited to get this set built and see how it looks in the Lego City. So great work to Brick Artisan for creating this building. So without further ado, let's get started on this building. Okay, so as you can see, I've been busy and I've completed the first layer. And how good does this look? Absolutely epic. I really love this first layer of the Spider-Man deli. It looks great. Absolutely huge improvement on the original set. Do you remember what that one looked like? Absolutely tiny. It's extended it no end. I mean, it is looking so good. It's got a full interior. Like I said, I have made changes to this building, which I will show you what they are. But let's take a closer look at the interior. So the interior is fully tiled. We've got plenty of studs in there if you want to place some minifigures. The ATM is still in there. That's from the original set. That's a really nice addition. And also, we've got a lot of the groceries on the shelves that were from the original set too. But because obviously the store is a lot bigger, Brick Artisan has added a load more shelves with so many more products as well. This is where I've added my own products on these shelves, changed the colour of certain bricks and stuff, just mixed up the combination a little bit, just so I didn't have to get any extra pieces in this section. But yeah, there's a cash register as well that was in the original set. Just a really great interior on this small deli shop. So for my build of the deli, I swapped out the bricks. On Brick Artisan's instructions, it tells you to use black bricks for this back wall and also the staircase. In his instructions, they're black as well. I used light bluish grey for this side of the building, this wall, and the staircase as well. They're light bluish grey. But I use white bricks for that back wall. Like I said, I want to keep the costs down and use as many of my own bricks as possible. And so far, that's what I've done. All of this has been my own bricks plus that original Marvel set, and it looks absolutely fantastic so far. So if I just take you to the laptop for a second, this is the Brick Artisan instructions, and as you can see, it wants that back wall and the stairs there in black, but I've just gone and done them in the bricks I had, and it still turns out perfectly. So, you know, if that's something you want to do when you get these instructions yourself, just experiment, see what kind of bricks you've got, and it will turn out absolutely fine. So really pleased with how the set's turning out so far, but how does it look in place? Shall we have a sneaky little peek? Oh, look at that. I'm not going to lie, that looks really good. I am really pleased with that. And that's going to look so good with extra floors on it as well. So we've got 2 floors of apartment to do as well as the roof. And once that is all good, Oh, that's going to look so good. I wonder if it will be as tall as the Daily Bugle. I do hope so, because that will look absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get that back out and make a start on that first apartment. And this is where my biggest change is happening, okay? Because I'm swapping out the entire colour of the floor. In Brick Artisan's instructions, he doesn't want, he's made it in tan. But 1x2 tan masonry bricks, they're like 10 pence each. Whereas I've got a lot of 1x2 white masonry bricks. So I'm going to try and see how this building looks in white. Hopefully, it looks really good, because I've got a lot of white bricks. So again, it's going to be very cost effective for me to do it in the white. So I'm going to get started on that, and we'll check back in a few seconds. Okay, so there we go. I've made one floor, or one apartment of the two. Like I said, it's in the white, and I think that looks really good. I really love the white and black. The black from the plates on the bottom, and the black from the windows, and the escape hatch as well, the railings of the escape hatch. And I think that looks really good. Very nice in white. I'll show you what it looked like in the tan on the computer. There you can see that. And obviously the tan looks really nice as well. But like I said, I had a lot of 1x2 masonries in white. So that's why I've gone ahead and done this. I've left it unfurnished. Brick Artisan had some furniture in there. He had a small bathroom and also a bed and a desk and stuff. But I've left it empty for, maybe a future project that I could do with it. But I'm actually really pleased with how that's turned out in white. I wonder how it's going to look on the Deli. So let's find out. So there is the apartment on top of the Deli, and I'm just really pleased with how that's looking. That looks really good. Can't wait to get another one of those added. And then the roof. It's going to look so good. I don't think it's going to be quite as tall as the Daily Bugle now, seeing that. But, in the future, if I want, I can add another apartment to it. And it will soon be towering just as high as the Daily Bugle, which would be really nice. But, for now it's going to look fantastic. I just need to get a whole nother floor done. So, boom. Look at that. All done as quick as that. Not really, it wasn't that quick. It's actually the next day, but that's okay. That's the joy of YouTube. Everything is quick and bite-sized and ready for you. But yeah, it's another floor done. Again in the white, and again we've got an empty interior. This is going to look really good. Let's get this one on and see how this one looks as well. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. It looks so good. I can't wait to have that whole back area filled with buildings of this depth, because I think it's a really good depth as well to go up there, obviously with it being smaller. It just looks incredible. I'm so pleased with that. And I really like how the white looks as well. That's a good decision to make that white. And obviously I haven't spent a penny so far either. Only what I spent on the set, which I think, how much was the set? I think the set was $44.99. It's a very expensive set for a small one, but I definitely wanted to have this building in the Lego City, so it was a necessity, or at least that's what I told my wife. But yeah, that looks really good. So now all that's left is the roof. And this is where the first time I had to order pieces for the roof, and I'll show you why. So this is what the roof looks like. Obviously tan to match the two apartments, but because I've switched the apartments to white, I didn't want to have this roof section in tan, so I thought, why not change that to white as well? And that's fair enough, but I don't have these arch pieces, these corner arch pieces, or these single one-way arch pieces. So I had to order those in white, and I've also ordered ingot tiles. I've got loads of tan, which is really annoying, but yeah, I've had to order 14 of those, is it? 14 ingot tiles and some of these arches, because I do have a couple. And then the rail, the 1x8s with a rail, I had to order those as well. But that's literally all I've spent. I'm going to change this door frame to white because that's the one I've got. But I still need to get this built. So I'm going to make a start on that roof, get that on to the finished building, and yeah, just take a look at it and see how it looks. So we've now got our roof finished, complete with the swapped out white pieces, these arch pieces, and the white ingot tiles. And it looks really good. The colour combination is working really well, even into the roof, which I'm really pleased about. Obviously, I said that I had to swap the door frame out from black to white. And I didn't have any clear trans doors. I only got the light trans blue. So I've used them. You know, that's okay. If you look on the instructions there, you can see that they're trans clear. And I forgot about these slopes here. They're obviously black on here. I need to swap. I need to get some white ones so that I can add them along there, just to finish it off. I mean, it looks okay for now without those, but let's get that onto the apartments over there, and that should be that for the building. It will be all finished, and we can finally see just how good it looks on that raised platform. There we go, we've got the roof on the apartments, and I'm just blown away. That looked absolutely fantastic there. Absolutely over the moon how good that looks. That is absolutely a great addition to that raised area, and I just can't wait now to get started on the other buildings to go along there, because it's going to look so good having that area filled with these types of buildings, these narrow buildings along that area. It's just going to look so good. I'm so pleased with that. So you can get the instructions for the Spider-Man Deli and apartments on Rebrickable. This is by Artisan, and I highly recommend it. It looks absolutely fantastic, and it just adds. That's going to add so much depth to the Lego series. Just look at that. That looks incredible. And like I said, I can't wait to get started on the other buildings. One of them, which is going to be some sort of recreation of the 3-in-1 pet shop and cafe. I think that's what it was called. I had this in my city a while ago, but I'm going to have to break it up, totally redevelop it so it's that 10 stud deep. At the minute it's 12. So going to have fun reworking that to get that up into that raised area. But what a great addition that is to the raised area. It looks fantastic. Yeah, love that. Hopefully you like it too. Let me know what you think to that apartments there in the comments. Would love to hear your thoughts. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next update.